Now, the Senzo Meyiwa trial continues in the High Court in Pretoria this morning. Now, this case has had quite a few twists and turns, the most recent being the arrest in court of defense lawyer Malesela Teffo. 5 men are accused of killing Meyiwa, a former Bafana captain and goalkeeper. He was shot dead at the home of his girlfriend, Kelly Kumalo, almost 8 years ago. Slindelo Masikane is in court with more on the story. Good morning, Slindelo. What do we expect today in court?
Well, we are expecting, of course, the resumption of the trial as well as the first state witness, that is Thabo Mosia, the forensic investigator, to be back in the witness box for cross-examination. You would remember that back during the last appearance when proceedings were adjourned, there was quite dramatic scenes in the courtroom where we saw Advocate Malesela Teffo being arrested for his own legal woes. And we know since then, of course, that he believes that he's being targeted. He was actually telling the judge during those proceedings that he was receiving threatening phone calls. And at this point, we know, of course, that during that appearance as well, the state had made submissions with regards to the line of questioning that the defense was using. They have issue with it, and they made submissions as well as an application to the judge to make a ruling with regards to the line of questioning. They believe that it's misleading and also confusing the witness. But at this point, we were expecting, or are expecting rather, that proceedings will start at around 9:30. At this point, it's still unclear because the judge has been quite concerned with the timing and how long this trial is taking. But what we're also expecting today, Mvundo, is that the defense will be responding to those submissions by the state regarding their line of questioning. Of course, we are expecting them to oppose it, but for them to also possibly make an application in terms of the Netflix producers and their cameras being inside court. We know that the defense is finding issue with them, and we are expecting that they may be asking the judge to remove them from the courtroom as well as confiscate some of the footage that they've taken so far. You'd remember that a series was released just before the trial began, and in the court papers that I've seen, the defense is saying that the series itself has actually made it seem as though the accused are actually guilty of the charges that they're facing at this point. But all of that, of course, will be unfolding as soon as we start.
Well, certainly will be a very interesting day in court. Slindelo will leave it there for now. That's our reporter, Slindelo Masikane, at the Senzo Meyiwa trial that resumes today.